a hottie open. I keep the shotty smoking, front and get half the bones in your body broken. And when it comes to getting nookie, I'm not a rookie. I got girls that make that chick Tony Braxton look like Whoopi. I run with sturdy clicks, I'm never hitting dirty chicks. Got 35 bodies, buddy, don't make it 36. Step to this, your good is gone. Word is born, I leave mics torn when I put it on. So put it on, Big L, put it on. Come on, put it on.
What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Maximilian Must Do. We are doing my full starting lineup video. And you know, people like to do these at different times during the year. When I do the seasonal, at least, which I do them I'm going to plan on doing them 4 times a year per each season. I like to do it in the middle of the season, so I'm picking, middle of October, because that way I do get to sort of reflect on what I've really been wearing. It's not, phony baloney. And then not saying that other people do that at all, but on the other hand, people can also buy something if they, want to take a chance on their sample and still have it for the weather. So that's why I like doing this. If you don't know the sort of story behind doing starting lineup videos, you're probably new to FragCom. It was started by a reviewer named Brandon a few years back, where basically this is your starting lineup of fragrances, the sort of ones you go to grab in a certain situations: your signature scent, your work scent, your night out scent, your romantic close combat scent, your black tie upper class scent, and your daring scent. And I like to do this seasonally because these definitely change for me with this season. So let's get right into it with my signature scent for fall. It's been what I've been wearing just a lot of recently. I really, really love it. It is Eau Sauvage Parfum by Christian Dior. To me, I like Bois d'Argent, but this is the Dior powdery scent that I really like. I like this better. It's cheaper. It's only got 3 notes: myrrh, vetiver, and bergamot. It's got a snappy magnetic cap, and it just works for me. You can see I've worn a good deal of this for someone who has 150 fragrances. This has gotten a lot of play for me this fall. I really like this fragrance. It's one of the best designers out there, best designer of fragrances. And again, Dior blurring the line between designer and niche. So there's my signature for this fall 2013. Next up's my work scent, and coming right back to you, Dior. This is Dior Homme Sport. I'm not going to do the tongue roll like Mark. I'm not even going to front like I can. Beautiful, beautiful scent. This is the reform. It's got ginger, it's got iris, it's got cocoa, it's got pear, it's got vanilla. It's not just a sports scent. This is a sports scent you really can wear with a tuxedo. It is that good. You need to have this in your collection. Again, Dior blurring the line between niche and designer. Awesome, awesome scent. My collection can't go without any of the Dior Hommes. Dior Homme Regular, Dior Homme Intense, or Dior Homme Sport. Huge winner there for me. Perfect for work. My night out scent, you might see a few people harping on this one. I don't really go out a lot. I've been sober for over a year. You still will catch me, going to meet friends or having dinner or stuff like that. So when I do, something that I like to wear, because, unless you're a niche head, you're probably not wearing this. You probably haven't heard of it. And that is Montal's Intense Cafe. Vanilla, rose, coffee. Coffee's only sort of really there at the start, but man, is it an intense coffee, and that does really well for me. I get a lot of compliments when I wear Intense Cafe. Even when it fades down to just vanilla and roses, it's very different and very well done. So my night out scent is Montal's Intense Cafe. Next up, we've got the romantic close quarter scent. I've always said I feel like there's something very sexual about oud, but not that, in your face, stanky oud, sort of more restrained oud, the ADP oud scent, and the Creed Royal oud, which I don't even know if that has oud in it. But my favorite of all the restrained oud scents, and my favorite from the Tom Ford private blend line in general, is their private blend Oud Wood. And I've heard this is being reformulated. Actually, Lupe, you guys know him, he's another reviewer. I think he works for Tom Ford. He actually has tested the new version at the Reform, and he likes it. They're also coming out with some other oud scents, I believe, including one called Tobacco Oud. So taking the best out of Oud Wood and Tobacco Vanille and making Tobacco Oud. So that, I can't imagine not liking that. I think this does really, really well. It's a sensual, light scent. That oud is somewhat sexual and sort of a little bit funky, but it works so well, and it smells so clean. And this is almost like oud light. You know what I'm saying? Very, very good scent, and that is my close quarters romantic scent. Women really love this on me, so that is my romantic scent for the fall 2013. Black tie, you know, when I'm dressed up really nice at work, when I need to like fight for something, or you know, when I throw on a suit or a blazer and a nice handkerchief, and you know, a pink, the brand pink. English shirt with a spread collar and cufflinks, and put on my Chopard watch or my Tag gear, and you know, feel like I really want to be in charge, and I really want to project strength and confidence. I've been reaching for this because this is what it's all about. And this is Jovois of Paris, Les Jeux Sans Fate. This is a fragrance I reviewed that has been inspired by gambling, illicit gambling, underground gambling dens, chair leather, tobacco, Cuban rum, gin, all those sorts of manly things. This is a very manly fragrance. Wimps, don't buy this one. It takes a certain type of dude to pull this off. If you can, great for you. Not everyone can. I definitely can. And I love Les Jeux Sans Fate by Jovois Paris. So that is my black tie elegant scent. And then finally, my daring scent. And most people are going to laugh at this, but it's daring to me. And it's daring to me because I'm the type of person where I want to do shit first. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't care if I get made fun of for it. In school, I was listening to Guns N' Roses when I was in 3rd grade. Kids thought I was crazy. I was listening to Motley Crue. When I got into 5th and 6th grade, it was Ice-T and NWA and all that shit. And again, the Ghetto Boys. Kids were like, what is this dude on? Of course, now, you know, they all claim they're the biggest Guns N' Roses fan, and they all liked NWA. Same thing with clothes. You know, I wasn't scared of wearing an ascot a long time ago. I always wore pink way before Cameron. Pink's just a dope color. It's just lime green. So I always like doing that. So what's hard for me is to come to something that's already been done and sort of mass accepted. So like when a clothing line like BBC or, you know, Billionaire Boys Club or True Religion hits Century 21 and Filene's Basement, for me it's a wrap. That's a signal, don't fuck with it anymore. You're going to have dudes in Kansas wearing it. No offense to dudes in Kansas, you know, follow the yellow brick road and all that, homie, I'm with you. But you know what I'm saying. And so I don't like coming back to the pack. So with this scent, 1 million, which has fingerprints like a motherfucker on it, what basically happened is I hated on this scent forever. And then dudes like Mark and some other reviewers started talking about it. I think Mark put it in his top 100 designer fragrance list. And I was in Sephora one day and I smelled it again. And I was like, I sprayed it on my hand. I was like, whatever. And I left, and I'll be honest with you, I couldn't stop smelling my hand. I don't wear this a lot. I wear it every now and then. It's very sweet and bubblegummy. But, you know, I do wear it sometimes, and I sort of feel like a clown, or what in New York in the mid-90s when I was in high school we used to call a herb, and a little bit later a sundula, and all that shit. So I do kind of feel like that a little bit, but I like the way it smells. So for me it is daring because I don't like someone being like, yo, Max, what cologne are you wearing? You know, when you go from shit like Jardin d'Amalfi or Udin, or La Jeux Sans Fate, and then the next day you're like, yeah, I'm wearing 1 million. You know, it's kind of like a fail. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of, you know, people might be like, the fuck is this dude talking about? But at the end of the day, you want to smell who you want to smell. You know what I'm saying? You want to rock shit that you want to rock, and fuck everyone else. You know, that's my advice to anyone that wants to do something that other people don't think is cool. You know, like you set your own trends, you set your own styles. Confidence is the number one way to pull anything off. If you act like the shit is just supposed to be that way, people are going to believe shit is just supposed to be that way. So that's why 1 million is a daring scent to me, and I fuck with it. So again, starting lineup 2013 real quick. Signature scent is Eau Sauvage Parfum. Work scent is Dior Homme Sport. Night out scent is Montal's Intense Cafe. Close quarters romantic scent is Tom Ford Private Blend Oud Wood. Black tie upper class scent is Les Jeux Sans Fate by Jovois Paris. And daring scent is 1 million by Paco Rabanne. Thank you all so much for watching. We're definitely going to do this for winter. I'm already starting to work on what my winter fragrances might be. You know, I have some in mind. I'm definitely liking Jubilation 25 to be in there. What else am I liking to be in there? Black Orchid by Tom Ford, I think, might be in there. Something from Imaginary Authors might be in there. Something from the Hermes's line might be in there. So we got a lot of shit. You know, it might be a Creed in there too for the colder weather, which is really fucking weird, right? but it is what it is. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, subscribing, hitting like, all that, man. I mean, I just want to say, I've gotten over 500 subscribers now. Yo, I mean, a year ago I could have never believed that, or this year that I'd have that. It's not a huge number, the big shots, but to me, man, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of fucking people. And so, you know, eventually I'm going to say thank you to all you guys. I'm going to give some stuff away. Probably some samples, a lot of samples, hopefully. You know, maybe some samples from my collection, stuff you guys might want. So that's coming down the road, you know, when I get a few more subscribers. Oh, and just one other thing I just want to mention. A lot of people like the music I play. A lot of people don't like it. If you do like it, and you want to know what the joint is, just message me, bro. PM me, because I don't like putting that shit, you know, in the thread, and then maybe, you know, YouTube 5.0 looks it in and it's like, oh, this dude's using this music, did he have permission, yada yada yada. I try to use shit that I don't think is that major labels have, like, that's on a major label. I try to use demos and rare shit and freestyles and, you know, stuff that's probably not on a label that YouTube can identify. I'm not trying to G them up or anything. I just want to use music that I feel like I can use. So if you want to know what I'm using, no problem. Just don't put it in a message on the board. Just hit me up PM. We could talk about music all day. I used to run 2 or 3 music blogs with crazy ill hip hop, rare jazz and soul and shit like that. So if you want to know more about that, we can talk about that too. Email address is maxmno@gmail.com. Whatever you want to talk about, I'm always here. You want advice on fragrances, you want advice on fashion, you want advice for anything, man. You want to buy a life insurance policy or a crib, whatever, you could talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. My name is Maximilian. I must know. And this is the Most
Chief, the last punk who front and got him out full of false teeth. I'm known to gas a hottie and blast a shotty. Got more cash than Gotti, you don't know? You better ask somebody. Bigger as a crazy brother, and I'm a lady lover. A smooth kid that'll run up in your baby mother. I push a slick Benz. I'm known to hit skins and get ins and commit sins with sick